It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another give here to Jeanty. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
On first down, here's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
This is Jeanty on 2nd. Jukes one defender. Oh, he jukes another defender. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Shotgun give here to Jeanty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Fourth down, Smith. Short pass brought in. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the move, looking deep down the middle. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions Defense don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Genty from the gun. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here's 2nd and 5. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. This is not going to help their cause ahead of 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Smith finds him over the middle. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
A little outside their comfort zone to try field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
He's got a man left, and he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast. From the 47, escapes the pocket. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They're now set for 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
Motioning the tight end now. On 1st down, it's gone. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. Head out of bounds after a small gain.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Pressure comes and he's taken down. The Raiders got him.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Working quickly here.
Hey, kill.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. He rolls to his right. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not doing the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
180. 5. What's that?
On 4th down, Goff. Rolling left, buying some time. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
He puts everything behind this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
From his end zone, here's Smith. He's trying to go deep again. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. Smith yet again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. And again, it's Smith. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Black 20.
Throwing is gone. Buys time, rolling right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. And
he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Slaw there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Devin White makes the play. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Smith on 1st down. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. We give up the guts. It's Genty. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Back to Genty. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Mostert can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
This time it's a passing play. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st down throw from Goff. Chased out to his right. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll toss it to Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the the shotgun. Call. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
They left him wide open. It's complete. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Genty. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked. And go play fake here with Smith. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Trying again following the sack. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. And off to Genty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Raiders going for the win here. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running from the pistol here with Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Now to throw. Finds Genty underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Giving this to Genty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up to pass. This one finds through. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Here's Genty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Here's another for him. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go, hey, go flip her up.
Here he is to throw. And then break the ties. It's caught for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
We go tonight. Flag 20. Maverick 12.
He'll look to throw it. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be down by contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
180.
Here he goes, one final shot. Need this to force overtime. Deflected. Oh, the they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's gonna end. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.